Hey, this is CC at Underground Success. I am here with the artist H. Hunter, and I take it that he's from Detroit. Is that true?
Yes, man. Yes, definitely. Born and raised Detroit.
All right. You know, I love my Detroit area. You know, I moved here in 2011. I'm not from here.
Well, welcome. Glad to have you.
Well, thank you. I've been doing this music scene since I moved here, so, you know, I'm very lucky to be a part of everybody's career out here and see you all build up. You know,
We blessed to have you.
well, thank you. You know, basically, I listened to a couple of your songs. You're hip hop, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what you would go, or hip hop, rap.
I don't put myself in like that box of a genre. I could pretty much work with any artist, but my main roots is hip hop music, and you know, mixed in with a little trap, and I can do the pop. So it's pretty much being versatile. But I love hip hop music. I don't do a lot of the stuff that, you know, Detroit artists get classed in with doing just the same trap music and the same sounds.
Right,
So,
and that, you know, I love a versatile artist and do everything. And I've got a couple that I don't know if you can compare, but if you can come up doing hip hop and switch over to R&B or pop, or, you know, even throw a little bit of hip hop rock in there and create your own genre, can you do that?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You could. It's something that I always say. Trap hop. You know what I mean?
Right.
Putting a little bit of the trap flavor with the lyrical content, and then more of a catchier club hook or something like that. You know what I mean? You definitely can.
Yeah, I can see you doing that too, from the sound I've heard.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome. You know, where have you been performing at, or have you been performing?
Well, since I've been home. I've been home 90-some days. I was incarcerated for 3 years. Pretty much performed all over the United States, parts of Canada. I went on tour 35 cities with Slum Village in 2013, 2014. Yep. That's when I was with a group called City Lights.
Oh my God, I didn't see that part. Oh my.
Yeah.
I just learned something new.
Yep, it was me and G Beans. Yep, me and G Beans. Yep, we went on tour with Slum Village. Got songs, Bevo, YouTube, placements in all kind of magazines. Just about every magazine you can name, from blogs with Vlad TV, thisis50.com, hip hop DX, hip hop culture. You just keep on going. Yeah, I've been blessed.
Amazing. And here I am just talking about putting you in our magazine and giving you a full page spread, but I think you need the front cover.
Man, it's still a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been blessed as I've been back home. Been in contact with several different labels, but I pretty much like what Gorilla Fist was doing with Michi Murdoch, and just the movement that he was bringing and the flexibility that he gave me as an artist. You know what I mean? So it's been a blessing.
Right, and he was very professional when he inboxed me on Facebook. So,
Yes.
you know, shout out to, that is your manager, so shout out to Jimmy.
Yes, yeah, Jimmy Lively, yes,
Yeah.
doing an amazing job. I appreciate him, most definitely. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think it would be an honor to be you, because being on tour, doing 35 cities and getting to travel into Canada, a lot of artists hasn't been able to even get to that level yet.
Yeah. You know what, it takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of networking, and it's pretty much on who you may know that may know somebody that could put you in position. At that time, I was just in a good position to get in contact with Slum Village, Nyasha Music. It was just a blessing, you know, be able to do projects with them, working with rapper Big Pooh, working with a couple of Dr. Dre artists as far as producers out in LA. And it was just a blessing, you know, going from DJ Quick, going from Ninth Wonder, just be able to be around these different people and seeing how things were done. You know what I mean? T3 Early Mac. And definitely shout out to G Beans. You know, it's just definitely been a blessing. And my favorite homie, Jay Smith, man, that's my man. That's my man's right there. You know what I mean? So we we've been through a lot of stuff together. He's been there for me through a lot of stuff, and you know, it's just basically getting back on the grind. I've been home 100 days, and I'm about to hit Michigan and really the United States with so much just, oh my God, real music.
You're
like,
ready, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Ready. And when you speak of Jay Smith, is that the same Jay Smith from like Waterford area?
Yeah, smoking doobies all day. Yeah.
I love Jason. He's
that's
so
my
dope.
That's my man. We got like 10 projects together, 2 or 3 videos. Like, yeah, if you look at a lot of my stuff that I did before I got locked up, right. Jay Smith was right there. You know, even we did back in 2014, we did something for autism, and we had 107.5 come out. Foolish came out. And, you know, Jay Smith is right there with Foolish in the newspaper. I tease them because they said, City Lights, we're here with City Lights and Foolish. I told the paper, I said, oh, yeah, y'all messed up.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that, you know.
Man.
And you were just at the Bizarre Talent Show, too, wasn't you?
Yes, ma'am. No, I came. They asked me to perform. I came out there to help Jay Smith. You know, I'm a humble artist. I came out there to help Jay Smith, help him sell his merch. I have a clothing company also, so I helped him, you know, put his Jay Smith shirts together and everything. And I came out there, set his booth up, and had a pretty good night. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make sure that I was there for him, you know, morally, and I wasn't there to even do anything. They asked me, you know, I said, no, this is definitely his night.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because that was an awesome night, I heard. I had an artist that was actually there, too, so.
Yeah, talking about, was it Arlen?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. His stage performance is amazing.
Oh yeah, you know, and you know, I had taken a break from managing, and it's like I had to go back and start remanaging. You know, it's like, are you kidding me? He kept asking me, but I've had so much going on, and it's like yesterday he was up in my inbox, and you know how artists can be, and he's like, yes. I need you, and I'm like, look, if you need me, you need to humble your ass down. And you need to sit down and let me, as a manager, do my job instead of you going around my back.
Yes. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Definitely rough.
A lot of these artists don't understand that, and they go above your head or around your back. And then the manager, and I'm sure Jimmy will tell you the same, we sometimes have to pull damage control.
Yes.
And I've had to do that, and that's when I stepped back and said, look, I got to step down for just a few. You know, until you realize that you can't do this on your own.
Hell no, it takes a team effort to do everything.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely got to be everybody communicating and being, you know, the team player and not worrying about themselves all the time. So it's hard. It's hard though. Trust me, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Maybe later on in my career, but right now, I'm just concentrating on being an artist.
Right, and that's what I tell a lot of artists. I don't know about you, but when a manager has to handle all the paperwork and do everything like that, you know, as an artist, you don't have time to do all that.
No, most definitely.
You know, as you're an artist, your job is to be in the studio, if I'm not mistaken, and do the writing and do the recording.
Yeah, you know? Make sure you have your part down, you know, down as an artist, because a lot of these labels and managers put a lot of time into you, so you at least have to be able to give them something well worth, you know, the reward of the work they're putting in. You know, that's how I look at it. So.
Right. So I know that you've got some collabs out there, and you just said Jay Smith, but have you collabed with anybody else other than who we've just mentioned?
It's, you know, like far as worth mentioning to me, like I said again, you know, we did something with Finally Famous, which is Big Sean's record label.
Right.
Sad A-Tone, Early Mac. Like I said, rapper Big Pooh was a big one. Binks out in Pontiac, that was a nice one. Shout out to Ill Will, I did something with him too. T3 from Slum Village, Young RJ. And I work with, you know, numerous other guys. A lot of upcomers that's coming. It's a cat out at Flint named Red Dollar that's doing pretty good. You know, be on the lookout for him. He's, I guarantee you, like one of the next to blow. Just a lot of cats, man, you know, I work with, but the most recent, I want to say Michi Murdoch, you know what I mean? That was amazing, you know what I mean? Somebody that's been around and that's still relevant and that's cold, you know what I mean? So it's definitely been a blessing. You know what I mean? A lot of collabs, a lot of good people out there.
Hey, that's awesome though. And you know, I had an artist the other day said the collab artists get as well because you're saying.
Yeah.
Free,
Yep.
You know? But you've got to always, in my mind, I don't know about yours, but you want to keep the artist that you do collabs with on your own level.
Yes.
You
No
don't
doubt.
want to go down. You know, it is nice to help an artist out here and there that's just starting out, but with you being on the level that you already are, you don't want to step backwards. You want to keep
Yeah.
going.
That's why I kind of watch, you know, especially now, I watch who I'm collabing with. If it's not pretty much somebody with the record label or somebody I worked with for years, you know, producers or artists, promoters, however you want to go, I'm not collabing with them on, because, you know, you don't want to put your career or your time in their hands, you know what I mean? Especially if they don't take it serious.
Right.
That's the main thing. You got to have somebody that really wants to drive and push and get to that next level. That's the main thing you got to look for.
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of these artists aren't there yet, you know, that I've seen here in the city myself. And it's like, I'm just amazed you guys are taking this as a hobby and not as a career.
Man, oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's the first thing he said. He was like, "Hey, man, this is a career." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I know." He said, "I could tell by the way you move, by the way you handle things, that this is what you really want to do." I'm like, "No doubt. You know, it don't stop, man. It never stops."
Right, and I'm the one that will support you if this is a career to you.
Yes.
I will be the one to support you and be dedicated to you, no matter what. But if it's a hobby, I don't have time for hobbyists because I do what I do on my end to do what I do.
Yeah. We're too old to be playing around. This is something that, you know, you want to take your family to the next level. Myself, I'm 36. I've been in the business for about 7 years now. I don't have time, you know what I mean, to say, oh, I just record, you know, once a week I might record and might hit a show twice, you know, a month or something like that. And yeah, you know, it's fun. And, oh, we might smoke out and do some music. Hell no, man. When you listen to H100 music and you listen to the things that I do, man, it definitely hits home, and it definitely is gritty music. Even the stuff that we have, you know, I had when I was with City Lights, and the videos that we did, you know, it's real life, everything. I don't have to talk about selling drugs and put guns in my video. I don't do none of that. You know, I got a lot of, I got a lot of love and respect from the streets I came from, you know, the inner cities of Detroit, all the way from Southwest to Puritan, you know, and back out here to Pontiac. You know, I don't glorify a lot of the pain, you know, what I'm saying, as far as pain that people go through, far as, you know, people selling drugs to people and the pain that you cause into your community. I talk about the person that received them drugs and maybe lost a family member and maybe struggling from alcoholism and stuff like that. You know, that's like, I speak from the heart, you know what I mean? So that's why a lot of my music, a lot of times when people hear it, they're like, wow, I didn't even know he was on that level. Yeah, most definitely.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, you know, and I like that level. I'm not going to
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Telling a story from your heart gets my attention more than anything in the world. So,
yes.
You know, and I love artists that tell stories.
Yes.
You know, do you have any events coming up?
Far as what we're doing now, I have a lot of photo shoot coming up Friday with Gorilla Fist. Like I said, I'm a new artist with Gorilla Fist. Right. I'm locked into the Crystal Lake Bloodbath. You know, that was before me even signing with anybody. You know what I mean? So that was just Marcus, you know, locking me in and, you know, giving me a chance. So that's in September. But it's so many dates that's about to hit, far as like tour dates. Michi Murdoch, he's the CEO of Gorilla Fist, but he has projects coming up too, as far as shows and stuff and interviews and events that he wants me to be a part of. So it's so much. I'm telling you, like, Chris, there's so much stuff that's about to happen. You about to be like, wow. Like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff happening. So as far as, you know, now I'm just concentrating on my solo career. I have a project coming out September 20th called Freedom X. That will be my first release project since I've been back. So it's going to be nice.
All right. That sounds awesome, though, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, no doubt.
Days you've been home. home for 100 days. So, you know, and that's a really good start back out onto the road to perform. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, it took a lot of hard work and convincing from my agent, man. But he knows this is like a real thing. You know, my agent even was like, "Oh my goodness, you was on Springer." Like, that tripped him off. Like, a lot of people don't even know I was on Springer back in 2014 doing music. I was on BET when they were doing the URL with Ill Will when he went against Snow for Pontiac. You know, also I was on MTV Catfish. I didn't get Catfish personally, but I was more like The Witness, episode 14, season 3, Christian and Derek Cool. So I've been in a lot of stuff. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? I've definitely been blessed.
Right. So if a TV or a film role would come your way, you would definitely be ready.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I got the personality and everything to do it. So it's just me being me. You know what I mean? So I have fun. I'm fun. I'm definitely, you know, a serious guy, but I know when to have fun, and I know when, you know, to lighten the moves, and, you know, I'm definitely a people person, you know what I mean? So it takes a lot to try to build, you know, my fan base all the way back up to where it was, and, you know what I mean? So you have to reach out and you know, talk to people, negotiate, and it's fun, man. I'm glad I'm back, you know, doing what I love.
Right. You have to love it to make it successful. So
yes,
you're on the right